Hey guys, welcome back. I wanted to make this video today because I feel like everyone always talks about the main costs of buying a home, things like the down payment and obviously the purchase price of the home and closing costs and things like that. But I feel like there's actually a lot more that goes into it, and some of these can kind of be hidden costs that once you get into it, you aren't expecting. So I just wanted to make a quick video kind of breaking those down. So if you are thinking about buying a home, or if you're in the home buying process right now, you just have a better idea of what you're getting into. So let's jump right on in. Okay, number one is definitely property taxes. And this is something that I tell all of my clients to look at beforehand, before they ideally even start looking at homes, so that they just have an idea of what property taxes cost in the area that they're looking. This is something that can vary by state or city or by county. So you definitely need to do your research before you get into it, because this is something that could really make or break your budget. Property taxes vary pretty widely depending on where you're at, and some lenders will even roll it into your mortgage. So definitely something to be aware of before, or at least during your home search, so you're not shocked and hit with a huge property tax bill at the end of the year. All right, number two is homeowners insurance. And this is something that can also be included in your mortgage, just depending on what your lender wants to do. But it is something that you definitely need to be aware of, because depending on your coverage and your limits and everything like that, the amount can vary pretty widely, but it is something that's there, and definitely another thing to keep in mind during or before your home search. Also, quick note on that, homeowners insurance isn't required to have, but it is definitely a good thing to have just in case anything goes wrong or there's any natural disasters or anything like that. So you don't have to have it, but in general, it's pretty much recommended. Number three is interest rates. And of course, interest rates are something that can vary depending on your credit, but in general, they're pretty much always going to be unavoidable if you have a mortgage. But that just means it's definitely good to shop around and do your research before you settle on a lender and go through with a mortgage, so that you can be sure you're getting the best rate and saving the most money as possible. And number three is going to be just maintenance on your home and any home repairs that you have to do, especially if you're buying an older home. In general, that'll kind of mean that there's more repairs to be done. And especially right now in this market, we're seeing a lot of people waiving minor repairs, or just even waiving home inspections in general. So that's definitely something that you kind of need to be aware of going into it, just because if you are doing that, there's things that might be hidden under the surface that you're going to have to come back and fix later, which can be a big cost depending on what it is. But even if you're buying a new, just perfect house, there's always going to be some things that you're going to have to repair down the line. Even just things like appliances or your water heater going out, things like that. But I feel like sometimes people don't think about that stuff when they fall in love with a house. So again, just something to keep in mind, because those things are going to come up eventually. So that's it for today, guys. I hope this was helpful. I know it can be kind of stressful hearing about all the hidden costs that come with buying a home, but I also feel like it's good to be prepared and just have an idea of what you're looking at going into it. So when you do get into it and you do start your home search, you can just have a good idea of what you're getting into, and you can just be all the more prepared. And if you have any questions on any of this, feel free to drop them below. If you're in the Vegas area and are looking at buying or selling, or are just curious about what the market's doing or anything like that, feel free to contact me. I'll leave my contact information in the description box below. But until next time, bye guys.